6. The Golden Touch. Once upon a time there lived a rich king whose name was Midas. He lived in a palace with his daughter named Marigold. He valued gold more than anything else in the world, except his daughter. He used to count his money over, and always thought of getting more money. One day he said to himself, "I wish I were the richest king in the world. I wish I could change everything to gold by touching it." Suddenly, a stranger appeared before him and said, "You wish you were the richest king in the world? I'll give you your wish. Tomorrow, when you wake up, you'll find you have gained the golden touch." The next morning, when King Midas woke up, the first thing he thought of was the golden touch. He jumped out of bed and began touching various things. As soon as he touched them, they indeed changed to gold. He was so delighted that he ran to the garden and touched the roses. They too became gold. Then he went back to the palace and started to eat his breakfast. When he put the food onto his mouth, it turned to gold and he could not eat it. Just then his little daughter, Marigold, ran into the room and threw her arms around his neck. She too became gold. She stood by his chair like a little golden statue. When King Midas saw that he had a golden statue instead of his dear little Marigold, he was not happy at all. My little daughter, he cried. Just then the stranger appeared again and said, "You have plenty of gold, King Midas, but you seem unhappy. What more do you want?" "Oh," cried the king, "take away all of my gold and give me back my little girl, please." "You can change everything back again by pouring water from the brook on the things you turn to gold," said the stranger. King Midas ran to the brook and filled the pitcher with water. He ran back to the palace and began to pour the water over Marigold. She became a little girl again and began to breathe. He took her in his arm and led her to the garden. There he poured the rest of the water over the roses. They were delighted to see the roses change to sweet flowers again. King Midas never wished for gold after that. He and Marigold lived happily in their palace for many years.